Well, what's up, Shawty Bean? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Jemiah, and this is the Journey to Joy podcast, where we share love, life, and truth when it comes to our journey to joy with Jesus. So, the Lord has led me to read about Sarah and Abraham, and I was just give a backstory. Y'all, I have been waiting on the Lord to bless me with a child for a long time, and sometimes I feel like it's not going to happen. I find myself envying a little bit. It's because it's just like, well, dang, Lord, I've been waiting. Where's the child? Where's the churn? Where they at? Where they coming? Is they coming? Is they coming? I found myself coveting. The Lord was just like, you can't covet in the midst of your congratulations. When He said that, I was like, okay, I'm sorry. I am sorry. The Lord also said, that you can't, how can you conceive when you're steady coveting? The more that I thought about what he said, it was saying, how can I give you this blessing when you are steady looking at other people's blessings? How can I even do this for you when you are putting your hand in the situation? When you are thinking about how you can conceive this blessing on your own? With Sarah and Abraham, they had a conversation, and Sarah ended up giving Abraham her servant, which is Hagar, and they ended up conceiving a child. To me, when I read that, it's just like, okay, I don't see myself giving my husband to somebody else or somebody else to him to have a baby, but okay, we're gonna keep reading, we're gonna keep going. God wants you to wait on your blessings. He doesn't want you to keep putting your hand in the situation and into the pot when he already has things covered. You just have to be patient. The more that I read about Hagar and Abraham, the Lord told Sarah that she was going to be able to, she was going to conceive. She ended up conceiving at an older age. The Lord is also telling me while I'm reading this story, is it's coming. No matter how long it takes, the promise is still coming because it is yours. And even outside of having a child, whatever your blessing is, it has your name on it. It's not going to change. Now, yes, it might be a long time before you can see this blessing, before you even reach this blessing, but it's still yours. Um, but she ended up conceiving a child, even despite Hagar having her son by Abraham. Later down the line, Abraham took Isaac somewhere as a sacrifice, and in the midst of him giving his son as a burnt offering. Y'all, I'm paraphrasing because I actually need to reread it. But as Abraham was giving his son Isaac as a burnt offering, the angel came down and told him to stop because of his fear for the Lord. And he saw how he was willing to give his son as a sacrifice because he feared the Lord that much. What I got from that is, even if I don't give you this blessing, this is the Lord, even if I don't give you this blessing, will you still sacrifice for me? Will you still serve me? Will you still have this reverence for me? Even if I don't give you, oh, I don't want to cry, y'all. Even if I don't give you this blessing, and again, it's even outside of being able to bear a child, but if I don't give you this blessing, will you still serve me? Will you still praise me? Will you still have this reverence for me? And that is something I'm gonna have to sit with because listen, I love God. I love God. You don't love God? Listen, regardless to what happens in my life, I will love him, I will serve him, and I pray that I will always give my heart to him. But I haven't sat down and thought about if I did not receive the blessing. Sometimes I think about like, will it ever happen? But in the back of my mind, I'm just like, Lord, it's mine, it's coming. You placed it in my heart when I was a kid that I was going to be a mom. Or in to you, shout to be, you might not be thinking that way. But if you've always had a thought of, hey, this blessing is mine, I'm going to have this blessing, to really sit down and be like, what if I don't receive this blessing? What if, just what if? But amongst it all, The message that I'm getting is it's okay to congratulate and be happy for others, but learn to fix your heart posture. And coveting is one of those things that is sinning against the Lord. And be okay with waiting on the blessing, but also coming to a place of, if the blessing doesn't come, will we still be faithful servants to the Lord? Um, that is, I don't know. That's just me sharing and being transparent. I don't really have too much, but this is a place that I'm in, that the Lord has me in. He has me checking my heart posture, because I love them kids now. I want one, but He's also just like, girl, stop looking at the hand of somebody else's. Stop looking at the blessing that is the blessing of someone else, and look at what I'm giving you right now. And you know what's so crazy? Because though I'm not bearing a child, I am birthing this podcast. And I'm also kind of like in a space where I definitely want to be obedient. I definitely want to do the things He asks of me, because when it comes down to me asking Him for He knows what, He can potentially give me those things because I've been obedient and I've been faithful to Him. Hopefully, one day we have a little shot of being on the channel, Lord. I just wanted to share that with y'all. I just want to be transparent with where the Lord has me. And I hope that whatever blessing that He has for you, that you are able to birth and bear, for one, bear good fruit. But even if, He doesn't give us the blessings, that we are still working on our heart postures and being able to serve Him in the best way possible and love on Him and still have that reverence for Him. So, y'all, I talked about sharing testimonies, and I will place form if you want to be able to share your testimony, no matter which testimony it is, or a review of the channel. I don't know, whatever you would like. I will put it in the description, so that on the next episode, or whenever we decide to start sharing testimonies, you can be in the lineup. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope to see y'all in the next video. And also share with your family and friends so we can be on this journey together. Bye.